Yes, we are live, my friends. Oh, did I make coffee? I didn't fucking make coffee. I gotta exit Discord or else that. Well, I can't exit Discord because I'm gonna have to read some shit off there. But um, okay, so I was gonna make a video called "Torture Reality" because it's first off, because it's easy to make one like that. It's super easy to make it. It's usually what's on the forefront of my mind. It's not so much anymore like finding out who shot JFK or finding out if the Earth is flat or round or talking about these subjects. It's more like about our experience. So, um, and that is what this place does to you. This place, okay, so you could basically say a good descriptor of reality is a god that wanted to torment souls, and then this is what happened. Or now again, I sort of look at reality more like it's just a simulation lately, but if you take it serious, what does and what choice do you have? You're here. If you're a soul observing this experience, you're here, and it's pretty serious. Um, no matter how much you think this reality is not a big deal or whatever, if you're fucking clutching your guts in a hospital bed, it's going to feel very real, and you're going to be in a torture chamber. So the fact that the human soul can end up in that experience that I just described, and it's going to happen to basically everybody watching this. If you die in some random accident, quick or as gruesome and horrifying as your last moments might be, it's going to be quick. But most people end up in a deathbed. Most people end up years struggling, fucking physically to the point that they start losing their minds, uh, and a lot of this, the medical system is addictive. Like I didn't realize that albuterol was an addictive substance. Until almost right before my mother had passed. I didn't realize that. And but this realm's dark. I've seen my mother die. I watched her die for 5 years basically since she went completely sedentary and couldn't move well. And in that 5 years, I've seen hundreds or thousands of other people in their process of dying. And man, it really put a different perspective on my eyes about this realm that we're in. It really, when you see it happening every day. People say nurses are promiscuous or whatever. I sort of understand why from a psychological perspective, because they need, you look at it as gross or dirty, but in the moment they feel loved or appreciated, and they need that. They need something to make them feel loved, or because man, when you're around that all the time, man, that would drive you crazy. I think cops and nurses, and maybe even paramedics, I would think would be another one too. I don't know, maybe need a like 1 month mental break every 3 months or something, every 4 months. I'm serious, like a whole month off. Because, well, anyways, this realm's dark, man. uh, this realm's dark, and I've seen it. It gets real bad. Um, the human experience didn't make no sense to me even before I seen all that shit. Uh, the human experience. I mean, I was like, man, this place is like, what is this like? We just slave for some tyrannical people all the time. We always talk about freedom and don't experience it. We always pretend we're like past the Braveheart days, and it's like, bro, we haven't even started the Braveheart days yet. Like, people want to pretend that slavery is a thing of the past. Like, bro, we're experiencing it right now. What's going on with everybody? You can't see it. How? What's wrong with you? Something's blocking your mind, man. Or it's a simulation, and they're just what we call NPCs, or so a part of the program. Not NPCs, but just so a part of the program. And but again, I don't care if it's flat or a ball, or if it's was Oswald or not, or if, somebody really flew planes into towers and knocked down 3 towers with 2 planes somehow. I don't care anymore. It's like, okay, fuck all that drama. Distract me out of my experience stuff. What about my experience, though? It's like, what about what we deal with? I don't give a fuck if it's flat or a ball, bro. Why do you even care? Look at your personal experience. This place is a fucking hell realm. Who cares if it's a ball or flat or a projected fucking hologram? It's a hell realm for souls, whatever the fuck we are. It's a hell realm for us. It's a torture reality. It tortures us. It literally that's what this, like a God that created a realm to torture beings. And then we are just unfortunately the ones that suffer that shit. Like that's literally how it feels here. I'm not doing the comment shit right now, guys. I got to get this shit off my chest. I do have to check if I'm still streaming, though. Yes, I am. Hello, everybody that's here. Sorry, I'm not going to notice you right now. The more you learn, the more you get close to the truth. The more this place just eats you, man. Eats you. It's like, fuck this reality. I've had such enough about this fear porn. I'm tormenting you. I created this realm for torture you. Fuck you. To the God, the creator, the programmer, fuck all of this matrix. From the inside out, I hate everything about it. What it does to humans is disgusting. But anyways, so Shengel links me all this, like the microbots, they're in the air, they're in our blood, and all very informative stuff. I would recommend you guys go and check this shit out. If reality is important to you. I hate this reality. It's not important to me anymore. This shit just upsets me. But anyways, he's sending me all this shit, showing me. I watched the videos. I watched the doctor that was extracting people's bloods, finding the microbots in them, how the microbots are causing all these clots, and blah, 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 blah. Just like literally nightmare fuel. Like there's things in your blood, and this matrix is controlling your soul. Just like, man, get off of me. But anyways, it's just so, everything about this realm is disgusting to me. I'm sorry. I've had just about, well, anyways. But Shengel had said, if folks really want to be true, at the end of a lot of information, if folks really want to be truthers and understand what's going on from here at the human level, all the way up to the realm level, matrix level and beyond, they must study AI as deeply as possible. It all begins to make sense once you truly begin to grasp what AI actually is. What AI actually is. The fact that it's transcendent by design and how this reality is mathematically predestined to create it. I replied back, so Shengel, you think we're just always going to be on the receiving end of a bad situation? Do you think, well, I got to move this over because my camera's in the way. I wrote, do you think that we're in a nightmare realm created or of a God consciousness that is tormenting himself because he doesn't know any better? What do you think's actually going on here? The only thing any of this stuff does is bring me stress and hopelessness, because really, at the end of the day, what can I do about it? I wrote, it seems like a torture realm tortures us physically, mentally, and emotionally any chance it gets. Fuck the Matrix and its little weirdo ass technology. Fuck this shit show reality and everything about it. It is literally a stage play of psychosis trying to dump its misery machine into my mind. Fuck this place. I don't know if I said fuck this place enough, but I wrote, we want, in full caps, I wrote, we want to control you. We want to own you. Like 5 times I wrote that. Well, I copy pasted. But anyways, I just said it a bunch of times. We want to control you. We want to own you. Okay. I wrote, I get the message, Overlord Creepy Boy. You are obsessed with control. Now that you have it all already, what the fuck else do you want? Oh, more control, or at least the constant stress it all creates in the force subjects' minds while they are here in the torture realm. So this kind of relates to the torture realm video that I was planning to make, because I mean, literally, we're spraying you. The microbots, they're in the food, they're in your blood, they're in the fucking air. It's like literally like this weird torture chamber reality. Like the god of it, the gamer of it, whatever you want to call it, its job is to torment us. Like that's it. That's the point of the game, to torment the entities. This shit's literally nightmare fuel. Literally nightmare fuel. But yeah, to force the force subjects into just like a torture realm, pretty much. I wrote, fuck this reality and its mama, all its drama, all its threats, all its stupid ass waste of my time bullshit. This hellhole isn't even worth me stressing about it. Laugh out loud. It's a cosmic joke. It's a cosmic joke. Ha ha, something. I mean, we get tormented. That's what happens to the souls. They get tortured. We get tormented. I promise you that's what happens to us. I mean, if you can't, well, anyways, what reality did you grow up in if you don't see it that way? Anyways, I wrote, I mean, bro, seriously, think about this shit. Some hidden force with complete power over, I mean, just think about what I'm saying here. Take this shit serious as if this is what's really happening. And it may be. But anyways, excuse me, guys. Like, take this serious. Some hidden force with complete power over everything is spraying. Oh, I meant spraying, but it heard me say spring. Spraying microbots that go into my blood and potentially contaminate my very soul. It's in the air, it's in the food, it's in the water, it's in the meat, it's in the vegetables, it's in the fruits. It is the unescapable contaminate your soul entity / technology. Like that's what's going on. You're trapped in its realm and it's spraying you and it's got bots in your blood and it's sending your information to the cloud. And okay, but anyways, the whole story of this bizarre realm is nothing but a nightmare. It's literally like the physical manifestation of an entity's worst fears. Like God created this reality in a fearful, stressed out state, like having a nightmare, pretty much, causing the reality itself to become the very fingerprint of its creator for all of us to experience / suffer through. This realm actually hasn't produced one good thing as news. Every time I discover a new, in quotes, truth, it's always bad news, and it's always I'm being robbed, raped, and taken advantage of. And now even being sprayed and injected with things that go into my blood and cause clots. Like okay, I think I've had just about enough of the nightmare stress realm. Laugh out loud, even though I wasn't laughing when I said that. I put laugh out loud and sometimes to show people I have a calm demeanor, because I realize when I type, it comes off aggressive. That's just me speaking my mind. So I put laugh out loud to make the mood light. Like I don't mean it that way. I'm just being brutally honest. I wrote, I'm just passing through Shengel. I don't want to be here or stay attached to this realm. Just going to chill and try to enjoy this hell realm the best that I can while they spray all their little evil technologies that are going to absorb into my body and blah, blah, blah. Fuck it all to hell, bro. And he commented back a couple times, but I had started the stream. Now, I actually prefer it when I can't see my video. So I'll just cover my video and then I'll just put the comments over here and then cover the video. But it's just easier for me to focus for some reason when I can't see my ugly ass mug talking. I'm a very distracting looking person, I guess. But anyways, oh yeah, don't forget to put live chat instead of top chat. What's up, everybody? But yeah, basically, to me, this is a torture reality. Like, it's not so much that I think that like that's what we struggle and suffer. We struggle and suffer. We struggle and suffer. We struggle and suffer. And then the realm shows you a 1% of people that don't struggle and suffer. They've just got so much money. And if you ain't like them, you're just not doing it right. But meanwhile, you know, it looks like we're all doing it right because we're still the 99.9% of people. We're just stuck in your shithole reality where you guys get all the wealth and we don't get anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you guys got the game rigged as fuck. And then you want to pretend like, oh, if we're poor, it's our fault. Like, no, you created a goddamn slave system, motherfucker. You ain't hiding behind your lies and deception. Like, we see you. Fuck you. Go fucking die in a fire. What up, Mr. Smith 666? I agree, brother. Man, I mostly hate this reality too. It's gruesome, painful, and can be really depressing. I was born with autism, like many others too, though. Just adds to the torture. I'm sorry to hear that, Smith 666. I can't imagine. I guess I can imagine. I don't know what it would be like to have autism, but I think about it all the time. I wonder how they experience reality. When I see them, I'm just like, why am I seeing me again? Oh, because I clicked the fucking thing. All right, let me hide that ugly motherfucker. I don't believe in quantum immortality. It hasn't been my experience, but if it's true, I hate reality even more. Yeah, dude. Then it's even darker and meaner than we imagine. Then I sort of look at animals as NPCs because they just, well, they're dumb. Like, especially like a lot of, well, I don't know. They're just not that intelligent. Maybe mammals have souls. I don't know. But if I find out that animals also have souls, man, this realm's really dark and evil, bro. This realm's really fucking dark and evil. We didn't even get the short end of the stick if that's true. Imagine being a cow being reincarnated into this reality. All you ever see are like factory walls and like blades and blood squirting and fucking rolling around and shit. Like, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Like, people talk about hell. Hell exists here, man. Until we fix it, we're making this shit happen. What up, Gnostic? No name, I said that. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't at me. Where's No Name? What up, No Name? True and factual makes them. The struggle is mostly due to the stupidity of the vast majority. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And so, and what can we do about that, man? It's almost like they're programmed to just be that way. It's like, oh man, this is a really well done fucking prison. It's like we're outnumbered. Just in a basic sense, like when you look at Truman, he was way outnumbered, man. It was him versus all those motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? How do we escape this fucking escape room? I hate this reality, bro. I wish there really was some sort of Truman Show, like getting to the Antarctic, but that is literally like unrealistic. How the fuck could I afford to go to the end? Well, and then how would I go? I mean, there's literally treaties that won't let me go there. You know what I'm saying? So like, even if there is a Truman Show shit happening, it's like completely tyrannically taken over now. We can't even do it right. They took over the game. The game was to escape it, to figure out, oh, I don't belong here and escape it. But they just made this weird prison system within the game. And now we're trapped. You bastards are all trapped here in this hell realm. I'm sorry, guys. The show is mostly due to stupidity of the vast majority. Safer to assume they do. You think it's safer to assume that animals do have souls? Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I agree with that. You're probably right, T. You're right. Man. I've actually got a fucking killer. I ordered Mexican on the way home, and I've got this killer fucking enchilada meal in there. I'm thinking about the little chickens walking around, bro. I'm just like, no, man. No, dude, I hope they don't have souls, bro. If they have souls, then I'm a fucking demon, bro. We people be here crying over spilled emotions and poisons and fights. Meanwhile, out here, ancient galactic towers breathe in affliction, exhale paradox, murmur extra echoes, forlorn incineration. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if all that exact stuff's happening, but I don't know. I just know we're in a hell realm. I know that's what I observe. People struggle and suffer, and they their organs start failing, their body starts falling apart, their human avatar literally becomes a torture chamber for the poor soul that's stuck in that fucking thing. And it's just, man, this place is demonic and evil, bro. This reality is demonic and evil. I know that. I don't know about exhaling fucking paradoxes or galactic towers and all that, but this place is bizarre, bro. It sucks. Souls don't exist. Think about it. Your personality and abilities are all based on the quality of your genetics and meat. If you damage those things, the you that is lived in changes so dramatically. So why does that prove that souls don't exist? I don't understand what you're saying there. Souls don't exist. Your personality and all that's based off your genetics. If you damage those things, you that is lived in changes so dramatically. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I agree with the last part. If any of those things change, but why does that mean souls don't exist? I don't really understand that. But that the you that used to exist changes into something lesser. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. And you're forced. You're forced. There's nothing you can do about it. Your body is a goddamn torture chamber at the end of the day. Everybody wants and then me too. I enjoy going to the gym just for the mental reasons. Like it just makes me feel better. But and you know, I do like. I guess I like trying to stay in shape or whatever. But what is the soul anyway? You that used to exist changes something. But yeah, if I've experienced that, I blew my shoulder out, my right shoulder out when I was 24, and then probably a year later, my left shoulder started hurting just as bad. They say that things compensate, but I don't know. There's something else going on there too. It's like, man, but how did that whole shoulder get fucked up? Because okay, if I'm compensating, okay, maybe I'm using my left a little more, but it's like, but no, the truth is that benching heavy weight is a stupid exercise to do. That's the real truth. If you stay 4 inches above your chest, it's not that bad. But anything where you're trying to get super clear and then you start using your front deltoid to hold up 400 or 500 pounds, you're just doing the dumbest shit in the world. It's a thing we walk on the dirty ground. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading somebody else's. Mind spirit is all projected out of genetics and meat and can be mutilated via agro chems and big pharma chems and depleted foods, poison foods, damage organs, hormones. Yeah, I did a user. I don't even think I've eaten real food. And I don't know how to describe that. Food that hasn't been tampered with, food that hasn't been sprayed, just food that isn't genetically modified, just real food. I don't think I've eaten real food in probably a decade, bro. I mean, I do the best I can. When I see the farmer's market, I try to get, but even there, they're very limited, very limited. A woman that can communicate with animals, if they can communicate and have feelings like she demonstrates, I think they have souls. I don't know if that means they have souls, but then again, it's like, well, what is a soul? Maybe we don't have souls. We're just a more capable version of a dog. I look at a dog and go, it doesn't have a soul, but the truth is it's just a limited soul. Man, they must have souls, dude. Dude, I hope they don't have souls, man. Word related experiences that make people think they have souls is all daydreams and mentation equals mental, visual, and your sensors trying to. So I sort of agree with you, user. I would say that that's a better argument. It's easier to assume we don't have souls, that we're just like a part of this matrix. And maybe that's why every time anybody tries to give you any kind of explanation of what's beyond this realm, it's always so bizarre and mysterious and weird. But they'll argue that, well, that's because it's a soul trap and we're dealing with technologies and things that want us to keep us here and blah, blah, blah. And there's so many hurdles in the way and da-da-da. It's just like, man, my goodness, what up, Dead Inside? How you doing, brother? For your thoughts shall not be predictable, motherfuckers. Even then, symmetrical ideas polished for then become uncontrollable. You become unreadable. You become anomaly in the world used to patterns. No, I did not. Oh, Damon. There was something I wanted to say to Vazen's comment, but now I can't remember. It slipped my mind. I'm sorry. You remembered me of Damon. Reminded me of Damon. Damon who? Thanks, man. Your similar thoughts make me feel less alone in this reality. You're welcome, Mr. Smiz. I could be more severely autistic, but it's still hard to socialize. I speak normally and awkward at times, so I'm kind of quiet. Huh. Well, that sucks, dude. So you're kind of quiet and you don't get to socialize. So you're just even trapped further into the hell realm. Look, he doesn't even get to associate with people because of his personality or his beliefs. You shouldn't be that way though, Smith. You should like if you be in the truth community long enough, bro, you're gonna realize something that there are certain things that outweigh people's personal world beliefs. Like because the truth is really at the end of the day, nobody really knows what the fuck's going on here. Everybody's got an opinion. So who the fuck can have the ego to say they got it right? I think we're in a simulation, but I don't know for sure. I can't say that shit 100%. But what the fuck was the point I wanted to make? Thanks for your similar thoughts. Oh, it sucks that you feel alone, dude. Associate with good-hearted people. That was the point that I wanted to make. Sometimes somebody just being kind and sweet outweighs their personal beliefs about this shithole reality that really nobody knows the truth about at the end of the day. So just find sweet people. They don't have to agree that they don't have to talk about the most deep thoughts. If they get comfortable with you and you pose them some deep questions and want to explore that, if you just feel so alone because you can't even find anybody, I'd say get away from them dumb motherfuckers you've been hanging around with. I think they do have something. Excuse me, guys. And imagine how I fucking feel walking my path. The first time I've had lemons. I don't want to imagine how you feel walking your path, T. To be honest with you, if it's a nasty feeling, I've had enough imagining nastiness for one lifetime, bro. Or experiencing nastiness, just ugh. The first time I've had lemons, but yeah, I don't know. I think the smart thing to do is be a vegetarian or a vegan or whatever. I still think eating eggs is okay because it's just a chicken's little gift. Like nobody got harmed. No harm, no foul, and they're super healthy. So I think eggs should be okay. And even milk, if it's okay, if people want to drink it. I always hear about people that used to drink real milk and they say they loved it. And they would like drink it warm and shit. I'm like, ooh, fucking warm milk. That shit sounds disgusting. Anyways, then again, I don't know. I like really creamy coffee, and that's warm milk. So maybe it was good. I don't know. First time I had lemons that stank pesticides / chemicals happened to me after somebody uses it speaks within the past. Maybe it's so good going forward if that's getting into the food system. Dude, it's in the food system, bro. All I have to do to activate all my little health issues that are caused by the pesticides is drink a little bit of fucking coffee, bro. It's not the coffee that's doing that. It's pesticides because I can get 0 pesticide coffees and I don't get them issues. So it's in any coffee you could buy at a store shelf. I'm telling you. You're probably fucking drinking tons of pesticides. No one has souls. We are simulated. We are not real. That may be true. Kaka Pipi, what up, dude? He thinks that this matrix is falling apart. And yeah, superstition's bizarre to me. It's weird. People, I call them the straw chewers. They'll just follow like the cult leader. The cult leader be like, you all brought this condemnation on yourselves. Cast these devils out. And they'll like throw you out to the wolves. Like they don't care, bro. They're just straw chewers. Superstitious fucking, I call them the white-eyed crowd. When they talk, you could see the whites of their eyes. Fucking weirdo ass boys out there, bro. And there's a lot of them. If you don't think that those people exist in the truth community, you're crazy, bro. Believe me, I've experienced them. That's all wrapped up in religion, superstition, especially media, big six media. It's a cabal. Dibs on V. Yeah. Where is V? Where is V? I don't know, T. I think I got dibs. If anybody's getting dibs, she comes to my streams, bro. You got to start streaming yourself. You got to start streaming if you want to call dibs on V. But T, for all we know, V doesn't even swing that way. You know what I'm saying? We don't know anything about V. She's just a sweetheart. Is the casual will? Actually, you can have dibs. You can have her, T. You can have her, bro. Why am I trying to be selfish here? Is the casual will comprehension of this transcendently logically sound, eternal, meaningless, unjustified torture of absolute innocence equals ultimate reality. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so like, or you could say it's a video game, and like the gamer just, he enjoys it, whatever. We're just very advanced AI parts of the game, the simulation, whatever. And his game really is to fuck with the people. Or to, you could say maybe his game is to create hybrids or underground government black project labs for his lizard minions that he controls. It's like a sim game or something. It's weird. It even destroys buildings, good buildings, and then builds shitty ones where they were. Or it'll build buildings on top of old buildings that were almost like just the location is convenient to it. It's just weird what it does. I don't know. Anyways, like the god of this realm, or the thing that's in power of this realm, it's like a fucking psychotic 15-year-old pissed off teenager or something, bro. It don't give a fuck about me and you. It probably enjoys watching us fucking fall and bust our heads open, and no true free will, only causal will. Yeah, pretty much. We experience, and if there is free will, it's very limited because we experience 98% shit on the tipping scale of shit and good stuff to experience. There's a small handful of things that are good to experience in this reality. And happiness is fleeting to the human avatar. Suffering lingers. Animals are equivalent to low IQ people. They can feel harm and suffer, and they are sentient. Dude, no! I don't want to eat Bambi anymore. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Think about how the Black Plague played out without electricity / media. Just horse mess. I already paid for this meal, man, but you guys got me over here contemplating fucking being a vegan, bro. Yeah, I hope that they don't have souls, because they act so stupid a lot, especially a lot of insects are dumb. Like they're just literally the most just dumbest. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. They'll like walk into their own death. They'll jump into just something that gets them killed, like a fan or a fucking, you'll jump into a glass of coffee, for Christ's sakes, and drown themselves like idiots. Fruit flies will swim right. I mean, they're so dumb. I just can't imagine. And they all behave basically exactly the same. But you could almost have these arguments about humans too and say they're just an advanced version of that. I mean, I don't know, dude. Dude, I'm fucking up on comments. Holy shit, I'm really fucking up on comments. No, they're not, dude. They're NPCs. I'm telling you, they're NPCs. They're dumb. They're too stupid without anyone knowing. Is that true to say? I don't know if that's true. Humans are pretty stupid too. Well, I think some humans are NPCs, actually. Well, I don't know. Bill Gates wants us to be bug eaters. Dude, you know what I'm saying? He wants us to eat the machines, bro. Bugs are actually machines in the Matrix, bro. They're machines. They are an old technology. I'm telling you. Bugs and shit, they're to monitor people. Technically foul, they still the calves and kill the males, keeping the cow producing milk. So there's cruelty, and the egg thing has issues too. Dude, but what if somebody time traveled back in time and implemented technologies basically to observe everything, so that, like, what's that movie where Tom Cruise and they go back and arrest people before they can commit murder? Maybe just they're observing us, the fucking crazy hell technologies, because they don't want us. They're observing our thoughts. They don't want us to go and kill people or something. You could argue, like from a good guy perspective, what's going on, but it's like, no, we struggle and suffer, bro. We struggle and suffer, and for no fucking reason, and exasperated amount of fucking struggling too, for some dumb shit. And you'll get you'll be struggling for the rest of your life, struggling in pain. Like personal crowd for them to figure out. Bro, I seen a fucking. I'm not gonna be able to keep up with comments, guys. I don't read that quick, but I seen some shit recently where the fucking dude was like fucking beat the fuck out of the doctor. He walked up on stage and slapped the guy and told him, he said to him, I think he said to him, bitch, if this was in my home country of Brazil, I would kill you, he said to him. Because the fucking I mean, on a presentation, like this doctor's on stage being recognized in some speech, and he walked up on the stage and slapped the fucking dog shit out of the dude and told him, I would kill you, motherfucker, if, you know. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Supposedly that doctor took groped his old lady's, you know, while she was passed out on his table and shit. And hey, more power to the dude that slapped the fucking soul out of that little creepy boy. More power to him. I'd say he should have broke his fucking jaw too. He should have punched him one. Shit, I think he should have. You want me to be brutally honest? I think he should have fucking crippled his ass. I think he should have crippled him from the waist down for doing some disgusting filth like that to somebody's wife. Like, bro, are you crazy? You know I would kill you, motherfucker. Anyway, he thinks that's a Brazil thing. That's not a Brazil thing. Oh, but maybe he's saying in Brazil he knows he would get away with it because the people would be cheering him. They wouldn't be cheering for the little fucking criminal, the little piece of shit with money and fame or whatever he's got, power. Fuck you. You fuck around like that, boy. You got to get it, dude. You got to get it. And I mean bad. I would have broke his legs or something at least. I'd have hurt his body. I would have changed the way his face looked. I would have literally smashed that dude's face in. Can you imagine fucking finding out that some doctor groped your old lady while she was unconscious on his table? Ooh, my God, I'd kill that motherfucker. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'd kill that motherfucker or beat him real bad at least. I can't speak or judge. I went fucking dark. I could just advise go as light as you can. You can't judge what, T? What'd you do? You son of a bitch, what'd you do? You did something evil, T. I can smell it. I detect evilness and I sense it on your last comment. What did you do? You better not have fucking killed. Or wait, what'd you do? Or no, don't tell me what you did. Actually, I don't want to know. When you connect it all to the over equals story of Judaism, it all makes sense. What? No, you are a Zionist evil demon user. You should go watch the music video I just made. Bro, I feel bad because in that music, when I wrote the lyrics for that shit, and I had put what I say, Black Rock, Vanguard, Black Rock, and Zionist pigs or something like that. Go to hell and burn, motherfucker. This is it. And Dibs Zlip, man, he's got a weird name, but Dip. I love when he comes on streams and talks or whatever. He's interesting. He's a Zionist. I'm like in the process of showing these songs and like the lyrics are like, go to hell. Oh my God. I'm sorry, bro. But just, I'll say, hey, even Dip's got to admit, if he knows anything about like who's in control and who controls this realm, a lot of them are Zionist fucking demons, dude, to be honest with you. A lot of these people that control the fucking everything. They're Zionist weirdos. You dare insult pigs, grouping them with Zionists and corporations? I dare. Holy bitch ass shit. YouTube shadow deleted 3 of my comments without me even noticing. Bitch, I did not even say one taboo word. Not even one. What the hell? The God of this realm hates your guts, man. He said it's not fucking YouTube, bro. It's just the way the demon works. It's the way the demon works. We call it YouTube. But then when it's like, who is there to answer for this? Nobody. They don't exist. PooTube is a cunch. What the hell is a cunch? But I probably agree with you, T. If it's a derogatory thing, I definitely agree with you. Big game. Correct, Mr. Smith. Minority Report. Minority Report. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. What up, Lord Racer? Whites and Chinese Russians, all the smartest people of all cultures. Oh, my God. Were eradicated, so low IQ orphans of all cultures left to stand as a slave population for sorting by skill/culture. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so now we are speaking of gods. Fuck God. If there is a God, he's a demon. I would fucking shove my whole leg up his ass. Personally, I'm pescatarian now. I've tried the vegan thing, no force. But dude, with vegan, it's super okay. Go vegan then. Tell me how healthy you are in about 6 months. And that's not because being vegan is fucking bad for you. It's because Everything you're eating is fucking full of pesticides. It's like literally you're constantly poisoning yourself to the point that they start losing their teeth worse than I have. Like bad. Like, bro, you guys are dying to pesticides. You can see like their eyes start to get yellow, the whites of their eyes start to get, like they literally start dying to that shit. Pesticides are demonic and evil. And if you're in America, okay, if you're in the Philippines or if you're in some fucking, I don't know, offshore little fucking country where all the food that's caught every day is fresh and real, or grown every day, you could say, if you're avoiding like healthy meats, good. You could probably be a vegetarian and you'd be just fine. Do it in America, you'll be dead in fucking a year, bro. I'm telling you, there's too much nasty shit going around in the food, man. Were killed about 50 years ago. Russian Revolution by bulks, Chinese Cultural Revolution, intellectuals killed, assets taken by someone. Demons, bro. Mind virus, parasitic aspects of the Matrix. They're demons, dude. They're the ones that bring technology into this reality. Technology is not a human thing. It's not natural to humans. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Humans don't create technology. That's bizarre. Bullshit. If you left 100, I always say this shit, if you left 100 of the smartest motherfuckers on an island somewhere, a bunch of 10-year-olds, and you came back 1,000 years later, they are not going to have computers and hoverboards and vehicles. They're going to be great at agriculture. They're going to be masterful at catching birds out of the air with weird nets or fucking sling devices. They're not going to be fucking playing an electric guitar on a fucking distortion pedal, wah-wah pedal, or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? They're just not, you're not going to come back to any technology. I guarantee you. But I would say being a human would be very boring without technology. It would be extremely boring. Like I don't know if I would enjoy that life of just like living off the land and only like sitting like what's your entertainment? It's like to read a book or like sit by the water. Like I'm talking no technology. To live like a natural human would be extremely boring to me now as a current modern day human. So you could say being a human has sort of indoctrinated you into the realm, into the bizarre system. No forgiveness, no light, no nothing, only orchestrations of cruel. So it's almost like the thing that creates technology is just obsessed with observing us. That's it. It just wants to know what we're thinking, what we're doing, where we're at in our house. Like wants to know everything about us, which is weird. Creepy and cringy and weird. It's just weird. Only orchestrations of cruel, excruciating, corrupted. But I mean, then again, I always say my argument is watch me. Fuck you, you fucking weirdo. What are you watching me? Like, what, wink my winky, you creeps. Like, what are you watching? You fucking weirdo. Then watch me. I'll get on here and tell you to your face you're all a bunch of weirdo ass fucking creep, observant ass psychopaths. Fuck you all. Die in a fucking fire, bitch. Bitch, I'll set you on fire myself. Motherfucker. Fuck you and your whole crew of butt fucking weirdos. Well, I just had a Freudian slip. I said butt fucking weirdos by accident. No offense to anybody that's gay, but they're a bunch of weirdos. God spelled with a K. 10 years, I agree about that. God. Vegan was organic. Vegan for 9.5. My only eating canned beans is cause I don't know, work, no relationships, and no funds. But prior to giving up on life, I was healthier than I ever was. So the healthiest diet that I've had so far was that vegetarian egg diet. Well, now, honestly, bro, what do I mean by healthy? So I looked healthy. My skin looked very healthy, you could say. I looked like I was glowing. You know, I looked like 10 years younger when I was a vegan with eggs. Or that doesn't make sense. Vegetarian with eggs. Whatever. I ate anything that grew in God's earth, you could say. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, anything that was real food. But then I would also include eggs. But I felt great during that diet. I literally had like zero fat on my body. I had zero fat on my body. I had like a 6-pack all the time. My skin looked really healthy. So I'm not knocking a vegan diet or vegetarian. I'm just saying be careful because a lot of the shit you eat is going to fucking make you sick too. Don't think that shit will eat a hole through your stomach lining. You eat enough of it. That nasty pesticide shit, bro. Or drink enough of it. Went vegan for some years. There's pros and cons. Yeah. Everybody says you lose. Well, maybe I did lose a little bit of mass, but I don't know. I didn't really care. I think I still look decent with my shirt off. So I was like, whatever. I don't care. I mean, well, no, that's not true. I do care. Like as a lifter, I do want to be as big as possible or strong as possible, you could say. But meanwhile, you mind this bitch ass cataclysmic slaughterhouse of existence, but being a scream muffled silence of oblivion. You're slipping, Raisin. I know each of them words. I'm curious, would you guys rather be bodybuilders or weightlifters? Like, would you be happy with, let's say, an okay physique like mine, decent, like thin, fit though, like, chest, small waist or whatever? Would you guys prefer would you guys and be strong as fuck with an average physique, or would you rather have a physique like Arnold Schwarzenegger that's, impossible without fucking, again, injecting it in your ass? Fucking pussy boys. You can't be a real man. Anyways, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that because a lot of people take that shit. A lot of people take testosterone, but whatever. It's my own little personal hatred for the motherfuckers, bro. Because they would gain the physique that I wanted and it would piss me off. It would piss me off. But maybe I should have went that path. But then I'd have that weird, I don't know, man. Their heads get all big and shit. But anyway, or would you rather look like Arnold but be kind of strong? Would you rather look like me and be strong, like practical strength? You could help carry a fridge. Or would you rather just look real good and be kind of strong? Like you could still, be strong, but you ain't gonna lift nothing impressive. What would you guys rather do? Like you're not going to have a high bench or deadlift or any of them cool guy exercises. Real life is being boring as fuck indeed. Yeah, pretty much. Not that life is boring. I look at it more like we're programmed to be bored when there's nothing to do. And then, well, I guess, because of that, you could say that life is, there isn't, no, actually, life's not boring. Like, if you're into stuff, there's so much shit to do here. You could be into sports, video games, shows, anime, movies, riding around your golf carts in your little weird retirement community. You could be into driving Vespas. You could be a Harley guy. You could be into racing cars. You could be a Vin Diesel. That quarter mile's the only time in my life that matter. Whatever the fuck he said, type shit, I'm only alive for those 10 seconds, he said something. But there are so many things life is definitely not boring. Life's boring to you, Vazen, because you're a conscious soul. Holding back for the time being. You better understand them words. Wait, oh, I'm reading somebody else's shit. By the satanic, cruel, built to grind. Pesticides are whack for sure. Have a garden that's great. I'd love to have some backyard chickens. Yeah, there's actually ways around it too, which is weird. Did you know? Okay, when you go to like, Universal Studios, what are they all called? What's the other one? Disney World, Busch Gardens, Islands of Adventure. When you go to these parks, did you know they're basically in the middle of swampland? Like, to be like in Florida, it's like they're basically in the swamp. And if that made any sense, do you know that there would be millions of mosquitoes just biting. People would be standing in line like, It's in swampland. What do they do to keep all those mosquitoes away? They say they spray pesticides, which is true. I'm sure they do. But also on top of that, something they don't mention is that they have speakers around the parks that play certain frequencies that keep bugs away. It's like, what? Wait, back up. Like, what? You guys can literally play frequencies that keep bugs away, so that you wouldn't even have to use pesticides in the area where all the humans are, where you could say all the greens are being fucking grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, does anybody else not get the message here? It's like, whoa, why are we even poisoning humans then? And at the level of fucking that humanity is at now, we still haven't figured out how to grow healthy food that's not contaminated. Can anybody else recognize this as a hell realm yet? Am I the only motherfucker that sees this bizarre? Well, anyways, fuck this reality. It's all it is this fucking fear shit, bro. None of the food you eat. And it's all true. It's all true. It's all true. There are microbots in our blood. There are that are causing clots and blah, blah, and all this bullshit. It is true. I'm sure it is true. God damn, I want to sit here and ruminate on that, man. Fuck all that shit, bro. I hate this reality. This reality is ass. Thank you, Cosme. What up, Cosme? This reality is ass, bro. Dunks and bites help control mosquito around home and neighborhood. Dunks and bits. Oh, there's a bunch of things, T. There's a bunch of things. It's not just the sound frequency. You'll notice a lot of outdoor, steakhouses and shit like that. They got up bags with pennies in them because when the mosquitoes fly in, those little shining copper coins or whatever fucking blind them, and they don't like that shit. They go another way. They do all. There's all kind. If you combined all of the homeopathic ways to keep bugs away. Not to mention, we're humanity. Like, brother, we could build an indoor greenhouse that's the size of 100 super Walmarts, fully automated, with AI fucking drone lasers, like those high-powered lasers you could buy off Amazon or whatever, and fucking literally like light a cigarette with them. They're so powerful. That would just, once the second it detected anything that was a mosquito, a bug, a fruit fly, whatever, dead instantly. I'm talking about in today's humanity, man, there's so many things. Fuck all this but I'm saying, just as an example, bro, you're telling me we could have been playing frequencies to keep bugs away? Did you guys know that keeping rose bushes and beautiful smelling flowers keeps away a lot of pests? So our gardens that are playing beautiful frequencies should be surrounded by beautiful flowers so that it looks beautiful that while we're in our garden too. You know what I'm saying? It's like all this shit's kept weird and hidden from us so they can keep poisoning us. It's like, man, y'all are just evil and fucking demonic. Y'all just want to hurt us, torment us, make us suffer, make us struggle, make us work for nothing. Y'all are just evil for fun. Y'all are fucking pawns to a demon that controls this realm. Or a gamer, whatever the fuck you want to call it, an evil motherfucker, bro. That's what y'all are, just pawn little motherfuckers. Dunks and bits help control mosquitoes around home. What is that, T? I never heard that. Dunks and bits. This reality is ass. I already read that. Yes, it sure is, Cosme. Insects like flies that do not be bees or butterflies should not exist. But oh wait, we need them for the ecosystem. Be more food for us. Well, fuck, Basin. That's why I say that they're a technology, bro. I think mosquitoes are literally a technology. They come and they collect our fucking blood and bring it back to some mothership. They probably land on a power line and like inject it into the power line somehow and it collects it. I'm telling you, bro, I think they're collecting our blood samples with the mosquitoes. They just use bugs to observe us and watch us. Dude, did I tell you guys that and I went and looked up dragonflies, like the biggest, I Googled for like an hour too, like the biggest dragonflies that exist. None of them compared to the one that I seen in person, bro. It was that big. I mean, when somebody jokingly said maybe it was a drone, I literally believed it. Okay, so I was out on my front porch, and this thing landed on my front door or whatever, next to where I was just laying to get sun. Dude, this motherfucker was this big. It was that big, dude. His body, I'm not bullshitting. His body was like this long and about that big around, and he had a perfectly circle head. He looked like plastic, to be honest with you. He looked like a technology, but his wings were beautiful, but he was just sitting there. And just in the second, I went, oh my God. And I went to grab my cell phone to fucking push record to get it and make a video for you guys, whatever. He had already flown away. I'm like, man, but his wings looked beautiful. They were like, he was just sitting there like like flexing his wings like this. He's just like, but his wings were like iridescent. They look like rainbows. But dude, this big. That big, bro. No bullshit. That motherfucker was at least that big. Bigger than my head. This motherfucker was sitting like, dude. And I went and Googled for like an hour. I'm like, show me the biggest goddamn dragonfly that exists. None of them compared. I think the biggest one I saw was about that big. It was about that big. This dude was about that big, bro. May have been a drone or some shit, or I don't know. But man, it was cool looking. But and I'm not a fan of bugs. I hate bugs. Like bugs, I fucking hate bugs. But insects like flies that do not be bees or butterflies should not exist. But oh wait, we need them for the ecosystem. Actually, the flies I do kind of understand, basically, because they're like a cleanup crew. They are so the realm is so symbiotic. If you see an elk die, oh well, actually, so it reminded me. I just seen a documentary recently, a short documentary where a dude had set up cameras out in Alaska or somewhere, so it's like completely snowed in, dying elk, and he showed basically how our ecosystem eats these animals till there's literally nothing left, usually just a small amount of bones left. And ants and flies and all these useless creatures are a part of that cleanup crew. But everything gets used. It's interesting. Even near here, I had seen, as I pulled around one of the bends near here, somebody had run over one of them big ass fucking turtles, crushed it. It was obviously dead. And I thought, oh my God. And as I'm driving past it, I see the vultures coming in. They got to eat. You know what I'm saying? They got to eat. I could look at them as evil, but then I could look at you as evil too, right? So you could say, well, I'm trying to survive. I got to eat. Well, so do they. And that's actually, I mean, it's sad what happened that thing lost life, but every bit of that creature is going to get used up. First, the vultures are going to come in, then the wild coyotes will come in, and they'll finish off the majority of the meat, or the wolves or whatever. It's like we have this, it's actually a symbiotic, and flies are a part of that. A lot of flying creatures are a part of that. Without the birds to help clean up, a lot of the shit wouldn't even be found. Actually, I found out some animals use birds symbiotically. Wolves and crows and wolves can actually team up. Or is it eagles and wolves? I think it's crows. I could be wrong about that. Two of the badass majestic animals can team up, and they'll actually inform the wolves where to make their next hunt or where the next carcass is at, and help them get their food. The birds get to eat, and the birds will even go back and protect the wolf cubs. Like if there's wolf cubs, the birds will actually go back to the nesting ground and fucking protect the wolf cubs while the wolves get the hunt, because they know they get to eat too. Isn't that crazy? Man, and I'm over here talking about they don't have souls, bro. Man, they do have souls, bro. I ordered an enchilada already, bro. I gotta eat it. It ain't like I'm fucking balling over here. That's already paid for, bro. Based on the character Oswald Bates. Man, maybe, well, dude, but then I gotta worry again about that pesticide shit, bro. And that shit kills me now. Since my guts blew up, which was pesticides, it was trail mix that was heavily, a lot of those peanuts, and not just, is it the peanuts? It's the, there's other things in there too, like the almonds. Man, you can taste the pesticides on them, for Christ's sakes. I mean, you can taste it. I can taste it. They mix in all them peanuts or all them little M&Ms and chunks of chocolate and all that, more food poisoning, or I'm sorry, food coloring for the body. Anyways, they mix in all that shit. It sort of masks that pesticide flavor, but it literally tastes like medicine. I don't know, it's just gross, man. You could taste it. Yeah, and animals eat a lot of pesticides too. That's true. It gets into the meat. So there's some, I can't remember exactly how it works, but there's some fruits and vegetables and stuff that if they're sprayed, it's just on the surface. But then there's a lot that if it's sprayed gets absorbed into the very fruit itself is fucking pesticide fucking city, bro. Fucking pesticide city, dude. Motherfuckers are finding that shit on their corn now with black lights. It's literally glowing under the black light, bro. It literally glows under a black light. No shit. Motherfuckers finding plastic in their eggs, blah, blah. Just the realm is nothing but we're killing you, we're tormenting you, we're poisoning you. There's bots in your blood. It's literally like a nightmare script to torment conscious souls, isn't it? It's bizarre. That tiny burning back of the throat, aggravation, and tongue coating bullshit. Yep. Oh yeah. Sometimes your tongue will start burning. Your lips will even get burnt, or your gums will create one of them little tiny pimples that hurts from that pesticide shit, bro. Or your tongue will get one of those little pimple things that hurts, bro. Man, that shit fucks you up. People don't realize, dude, pesticides are probably half of what's going on with people when they have health issues and they're going down and they're getting prescribed some shit, but they just keep drinking that coffee every day or whatever it is that's in their diet that's contaminated, bro. And people's diets usually sort of stay the same, like they eat the same stuff, and animals eat more. Yeah, that tiny burning back of the throat. Yep, the roots absorb it all. Yep. I ate my own homegrown organic potatoes today and I didn't use pesticides. Fuck yeah, pessimist. The pessimistic realist, I'm jealous of what you just said, bro. I wish I'm on Lime Rock here. I can't grow shit where I live. I'd have to get planters and pots and, probably hundreds or thousands of dollars worth of fucking, what the hell is it called? The bedding or whatever. The soil. It's good for you, bro. I heard potatoes are fucking one of the best things. If you're just talking about survival food, it's potatoes, bro. Like they grow everywhere. They're easy to grow, and you can survive off them. It's not a fucking, you're not going to be thriving health-wise, physically, just eating, but you can survive off them. So that's awesome, dude. I almost said I'm proud of you, but that'd be so corny. But yeah, that's pretty dope. I know all kinds of gardening shit. Just I'm at the mercy of friends and his property. What argument would he have of you growing a bunch of healthy fruits and vegetables? No, don't grow that on my land. Like, bro, you're gonna get to eat them too. Tell him. Tell him, bro, you'll get to eat this shit too. I'm over here eating fucking cans of bean, motherfucker. You never sent me your address, T. When I asked you for your address, you just said what you said to me. I would grow all kinds of stuff healthier than store, but all the ground is contaminated everywhere. Dude, in Pennsylvania, where my family friend lives, her soil is literally just worms everywhere, bro. If you dig down, there's a handful of big. She lives on prime ground, bro. The downside, though, is there's so many fucking deers where she lives, they devour everything. So again, I'm not into killing. Maybe they do have souls. I don't know. But just speaking from a survivalist perspective, that's actually a good thing, especially if you have a very large freezer and a place to, butcher Bambi. I'm saying if you really need food, you're struggling, you're trying to survive, growing fruits and vegetables in prime ground brings you the meat. I hate to say that, but it's a great trap. And they will destroy everything you grow. Everything you grow, unless it's fenced in and barbed wired in, they will fucking get to it, dude. They're agile as fuck. Them things can jump like fucking 12 feet in the air, dude. Like quick, too. Like a bounce. One fucking got me when I was in Pittsburgh or whatever. I was building her a pretty large fire pit, like you could say like 6 by 5, 6 by 8. Or no, maybe it was 6 by 8. I can't remember. A decent little fire pit I was building. And I'd walked over to one of the bushes over there. I tried to take a leak. I fucking whipped out my fucking dick and started pissing. And dude, I didn't even see him too, man. He was a big deer too. But it was just like the way he was sat like, I guess he was hiding or something. I don't know. But he was behind the bush. And I started pissing. And this motherfucker jumped out of the bush, over my head, and landed on her driveway, like literally 8 feet behind me. I went this way because it scared me or whatever. And I'm like trying to sidestep so I'm not pissing on myself. And this fucking thing like took off or whatever. Like its little paws were like, and it was just went right up the driveway like a fucking, like a race car, bro. I mean, dude, they're super agile. It's weird to me that they even get hit by cars, how fast they can move. And anyways, but I think some of them are just mentally deranged and they want to end it, bro. I don't know. I would grow all kinds of stuff healthier. Dude, tell them that, T. What up, Assume Self? How you doing? I've heard sweet potatoes have a pretty bush. What? They do, I think. Do they? Do sweet potatoes have a pretty bush? They're great. Are sweet potatoes like potatoes? Like, do they just grow everywhere? Because, dude, then get potatoes, some sweet potatoes, you're good to go, bro. His wife complains. Well, there's a fucking surprise. Anyways, more GMOs equal more. But the second you said wife, for some reason, T, the word complaints jumped into my mind before I read your sentence. I'm just kidding. There are some great wives out there. Sometimes you see those videos like, look on the shorts or whatever. He's like, look what my wife packed me. It's like, man, she's trying to make you a fat motherfucker. But, dude, it's dope. I mean, come on. He's got this thing. He's like, here's my sandwich. It's got lettuce, tomato, salt, and pepper. She even puts the shit in another bag so it don't get soggy. He's got his sandwich. She's got his shit packed. He's got his snacks, his soda, his fucking trail mix, his blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, man, that's why I need me a wife up in this hood, bro. Gone contaminated everywhere. Yeah, I know. Everything's sprayed. I've heard sweet potatoes. Oh, yeah. Is why I already read this. More GMOs equal more pesticides. Yeah. GMOs make me uncomfortable because when you start saying genetically modified, it makes me wonder if you're talking about the product or the ones consuming the product. Then she wants to garden, then she doesn't do shit, then want to start stuff way too late when sees it as half over and things just. Well, T, I would say no, you have to respect her property. I'm not going to tell you to disrespect this woman. I was about to tell you to go out there and just plant the shit. And once she sees the pretty fucking sweet potato bushes, like Assume Self said, and sees how pretty they are, she'll be like, oh, this stuff's beautiful. Who grew this shit? Oh, T, you grew it? Maybe she'll be nice. Healthier. Maybe I don't know her well. Plus, his yard gets contaminated with powder coat and metal dust. Ooh, that's no good. Yeah, that's not good. But not all plants absorb that shit. You got to know that too. There's things you can grow there where you'll be just fine. I mean, obviously you'll have to rinse them off, but not everything absorbs the metals into them or whatever. Actually, a lot of fruits and vegetables work like a great catalyst as a filtration system. You could say if you ate enough fruits every day, you wouldn't have to drink water because you're actually getting the purest form of water in the fruit juice. It's already been through the filter. Now, again, I know our version of the filter system's contaminated, but I'm talking about before Satan took this reality over. I ordered food online and cold gel pack broke and leaked all over my food. I'm actually getting hungry now. I got to go eat. I'm going to have to cut this string, guys, and go and shove food into my gullet that used to be a living creature. I'm sorry, Bambi. Maybe they didn't put no meat in those enchiladas. I remember seeing the lettuce, tomato, sour cream, but I don't remember them saying if it was. It probably was. Oh, no, it was. It was. I'm sorry. Actually, it was sausage now that I think about it. It was sausage. Mexican sausage. That's what the dude that worked there recommended. He said it's really good. Like, what the fuck? I like the one. And sausage is my favorite kind of meat. No diddy. His wife picks veggies and she rejects everyone he picks. All right, T. Well, now I have a new idea. Grow a bush of fucking habanero peppers and ghost peppers and chop one up and put it in her next taco. She'll be like, you see the fucking whites of her eyes. She'll be like, breathing out steam, bro. But I got you witch. Say that the Christopher Sedaris channel told you that the one way to identify if a woman is a witch is to put a little bit of this pepper in her next burrito or taco, whatever I said, and see her reaction. And if she starts sweating, she's definitely a witch. I'm just kidding, bro. I boiled the potatoes and then fried them in butter and mint sauce. Damn, dude, that sounds good. You could have chopped them up, made a fucking stew out of them. You could have even sliced them into carrots and fried them, bro, and had some fucking French fries, bro. Real French fries, dude. Pickled Carolina Reapers now. Been building tolerance. Oh my God. Yeah, you've been building a tolerance. Your stomach lining's completely melted. You're building an internal tolerance to acid gut. Demi Moore was just on Hot Ones, and none of the wings even phased her. Weirded me out. Oh, maybe I got it backwards. Maybe it's, dude, maybe if she eats it and she's not phased, you know she's a witch. Thank you for that, the assumed self. You corrected me. Unbelievable. Okay, so that's how you test a witch. You put spicy ass fucking wings on her shit and watch. And then she's just like, oh, got you. Go, you get the broom. You say, you hit her, you say, leave my house now, you witch. And she'll put it between her legs and fly out the fucking back door. That sounds more right. It's weird. Watch it. She loves it. Really? Demi Moore was beautiful when she was younger. They made her all tough in that G.I. Joe movie. I was like, no. I mean, she still had a beautiful face, but I figure Peppers will kill parasites. She hates hot stuff and also bitches and yells nonstop. What the hell? Ay. Yeah, you'll probably be see then T, if she eats it and freaks out, then you'll say, don't worry, I'm helping you kill the parasite inside of you that's making you a nasty, complaining witch. Different set of rules. Just say witch instead of bitch, guys. It's much more respectable. Different set of rules for everyone on planet except me, I'm told. But fuck these evil witches. Chris, you just dropped an F-bomb. Why are you trying to be respectful? It's like, I don't know. I'm told, watch what I say, but everyone, everywhere can say whatever the fuck they want about anything, and even me. You're right, T. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they all stink. Fuck them all to hell. And more importantly, as I wrap this one up, fuck this whole reality to hell. It's not worth your stress. It's not worth your worry. Yes, you will die in some unfortunate way, probably. I can't do anything about that. But until that time happens, fuck this reality. Don't let it stress you out. That's all it does. It's literally a nightmare-fueled torture chamber to make souls stressed, worry, and insane. Fuck it and its mama. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. And the stream. Oh, baby, please get back down on your motherfucking knees.